I like reading the news, and I like finding the news.
It's this way.
And it's all out here. Factual, usually funny, serious. We're News-to-Amuse. I'm Jenna Johnson, and this is COVID-19 news. And I've never been on the roof before. According to the World Health Organization, the U.S. now has over 3.5 million cases of COVID-19 and over 137,000 deaths contributed to the virus. In order to suppress future virus-related information, the Trump administration has insisted that hospitals are now required to send COVID-19 case data directly to the Department of Health and Human Services, bypassing the U.S. Centers for Disease Control. In other words, that information will now be hidden from public view. If you didn't want government in your healthcare systems, too bad, but you're still going to have to shell out that $20 copay. According to a report from the National Low-Income Housing Coalition, full-time workers who make minimum wage can't afford a two-bedroom rental home in any state in the U.S. without spending more than 30% of their income. As you can see, every state would have to more than double the federal minimum wage of $7.25 in order for that to happen, except Puerto Rico. And that makes sense, since they're surrounded by...
This is an island surrounded by water, big water, ocean water.
Did you know Donald Trump considered selling Puerto Rico after it was devastated by Hurricanes Irma and Maria? Puerto Rico isn't a car. You can't total it and collect the insurance money. Did we have gap insurance on Puerto Rico? I hope we had gap insurance on Puerto Rico. Because of a low minimum wage, a mandatory lockdown, businesses being forced to close, and people still being out of work, Ivanka Trump came up with a new and inspiring initiative, the Find Something New campaign. And she did. Not as a canned bean salesman, but as an ethics violator. And she's encouraging you to find something new too. You can go to the website, and oh, it looks like somebody's got word swag, and find something new while you figure out how to pay this month's bills. In other news, the Washington football team is in the process of changing their name and logo, finally, from Redskins, because some consider the name to be racist. Coincidentally, those who don't agree with the name change are also considered to be racist. A search for a new name and mascot is currently underway, with the most popular choices being the Washington Redtails, the Washington Red Clouds, and the Washington Redhawks. Wow, they really don't want to let that word red go, do they? Why not the Washington Redheads, then? Or the Washington Gingers? How about the Washington Firecrotches? Or just go with red, the Washington Reds. There's nothing offensive about a color. A red crayon can be their mascot that carries his own little sharpener. They just won't let it go. Shame. And a public service announcement, and one that definitely falls under the category of I can't believe this is happening, is that if any of your loved ones go missing this week, unidentified federal agents in military-style gear are riding around in unmarked cars and kidnapping people under the excuse that they are protecting federal property. One person that they didn't bother, though, was this woman. It was like she was surrounded by
Big water, ocean water.
And finally, this week saw the passing of public figures and celebrities who were very near and dear to my heart. Naya Rivera from Glee, civil rights leader and Democratic Congressman John Lewis, American writer and activist C.T. Vivian, Joanna Cole, author of The Magic School Bus, and actor Kelly Preston. We will miss you. May you rest in peace. I'm Jenna Johnson, and this is COVID-19 News. Thanks for watching. And remember to like and share our videos to spread the love. And remember, wearing a mask out in public gets you 1,000 points.